I fear I might never be as successful as my parents were. It's a complex kind of fear. It's not quite fear, actually. It's more a soul deep anxiety, a slow, lingering melancholy that I may have quietly settled for a life of mediocrity. My dad, he wasn't given much, wasn't given anything, to be honest. One shoe, he would say, whenever we came with our list of back to school needs. I only had one shoe for 6 years in secondary school. Why do you need all this? Another time, he was like, deodorant? Deodorant is for people that smell. Are you smelling? He was teasing, of course, but not too far off. He grew up surviving. From selling food with his mom as a boy to driving buses shortly after graduating university, he never lost his spirit, his desire to succeed. He moved with swiftness, achieved milestones quicker than his peers, but I think, deep down, he knew his time on earth would be brief. My mom, she would say, I always knew the life I wanted. I didn't want to stay in Onitsha. I wanted to go to university. People tried to convince her to stay, but no one was as persuasive as the books she read about life in the big city and abroad. She sought to become a journalist, but her brother nudged her towards law with the promise that it would raise her chances in life. These were the people who shaped my idea of success, those who survived against the odds, who gave us not only what we needed, but what we wanted, who built comfort with calloused hands. I wanted to follow in their path, to become someone of merit, to make a name for myself in my little corner of the world. I think all children grow up with that fire, but somewhere along the way, we lose it. When we become aware of our nakedness, our limitations, when we begin to shrink ourselves to fit the world's definition of success. We fail to realize they weren't successful because they were smarter or more hardworking. Maybe they were, but what they had was audacity. The audacity to want more and be more. Because what was there to lose? They knew what they wanted and they went for it. Maybe that's the curse of growing up in comfort. You have something to lose, your comfort, your pride, and suddenly the fear isn't so complex anymore. It's the simple, gutting fear of failure. So you don't even try. You don't even wait for the gun to go off. You make excuses before the race even begins. There's no point in trying. I wouldn't get in. I'm not good enough. Until one day, the comfort becomes suffocating. The haven of youth slips by. The divide grows wider. Pride bleeds into shame and you begin to retreat. Reflect. Realize. I should have pursued my way. Not my father's, not my mother's. All I needed was faith. Faith in my dreams. Faith in my journey. Faith in me.